Imagine, for a moment, that you possess the most powerful, intricate tool ever created. This tool has the capacity to shape reality, to create worlds within and beyond, and to connect with the essence of all existence. It's been with you since birth, evolving with every thought, every experience, every breath. This tool is your mind. In this world, we often place immense value on material things, on physical possessions, on achievements that others can see and recognize. But rarely do we stop to consider that the most valuable possession we have is invisible, intangible, and profoundly transformative. Our mind, the source of every thought, every decision, every perception, is truly our greatest asset. But here's something curious. In the English language, we often find this hidden power reflected in the most surprising way, in the words that contain the suffix ment, words like commitment, government, achievement, and judgment. Words that, in a sense, hold echoes of the mind's influence on our reality. Each of these words, when we look closely, contains a hint of mental power, of a shaping force, of a thought or intention solidified into action or experience. But here's the challenge we face. These very words reveal a deeper truth. At their root, they hint that the entire framework around us, the matrix of society, is designed to control our true power, which is our mind. Every structure, every system, and every influence we encounter seems to seek a claim on this inner force. Bit by bit, they chip away at our mental freedom, filling our thoughts with noise, with desires, with values that may not even be our own. And if we're not careful, life can slip by without us ever truly understanding or harnessing the immense power we hold within. So, in this video, let's take a journey. Let's explore some of these words that subtly yet profoundly point us back to the essence of our own mind. We'll reveal how these words remind us of our inherent power, but also how they can often distract us from our truest self, that divine essence that lies beyond the mind, the one true power of existence that is one true God. Think about it. What would it mean to reach the end of this life only to realize you never fully used this gift? To look back and see that your mind, your one true source of creation, was slowly eroded, diluted by distractions and misplaced desires. What would it mean to realize that while you were busy chasing what the world offered, you lost sight of the one power you were meant to cultivate? The truth is, if we don't reclaim this power, we surrender our ability to be the conscious creators of our lives. We risk becoming passengers in our own stories, shaped by influences outside ourselves, rather than by the clarity and intention that our own heart can provide. By watching to the end, you'll discover how to reclaim your inner power and connect with the pure wisdom and strength that resides within you. Together, we'll explore the most powerful chanting from the Quran, a practice that can help you break free from the matrix simply and effectively. This chant serves as a shield, protecting your precious inner power and keeping it focused on what truly matters. You'll see how to align with the boundless potential of your true self, becoming a powerful creator of your life. Now, let's dive into some words that reveal just how much outside influences seek to control our minds. These words offer a glimpse into the ways our focus is subtly guided away from our true purpose. This journey is about to begin. Stay with me as we explore. Let's start with government. This word alone reveals something profound. Its very structure hints at control over the mind. Think about it. Government isn't just a system that rules over land and people. It subtly exerts influence over thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions. It steers society's collective mind, shaping what we see as possible, what we value, and even how we define ourselves. It directs mental energy outward, away from our inner power, encouraging conformity over self-discovery. Then there's entertainment. Entertainment, at first glance, seems harmless, a way to pass the time. But its true function is deeper. It seizes the mind's attention, filling it with distractions, stories, and images that often disconnect us from our essence. Entertainment occupies mental space that could otherwise be devoted to exploring our own purpose, our own nature. It captivates the mind, and if we're not careful, it can lull us into a passive state where we consume rather than create. Advertisement follows, calling for our attention in louder and more persuasive ways. This word literally means drawing the mind towards something, often something we don't need. Advertisements bombard us with desires and promises, pulling us away from our inner contentment and making us crave things outside ourselves. Over time, our mind begins to dwell on these external pursuits, forgetting its own potential to find fulfillment within. Judgment is yet another force over the mind, representing our ability to discern and make decisions. But in the maze of societal influences, judgment can easily be distorted. Instead of offering clarity and freedom for the pure mind, judgment can lead us astray, clouding our ability to see the true essence of the here and now. It becomes a lens through which the world and ourselves are filtered, reinforcing limits rather than seeing clearly and freely. Each of these words reflects a force, an action that takes place within or upon the mind. They reveal how powerful our mental focus is and how easy it is for that focus to be directed, influenced, and even taken from us. Bit by bit, these forces pull at the mind, occupying it with what is external rather than what is essential. And if we are not careful, we may find ourselves distant from the very power we hold within, a power that is meant to connect us with our true self, the one presence that transcends all, the essence of God. The truth is, we are not our mind. The mind is simply a tool, a name we give to place of something much greater. At our core, we are an eye of consciousness, a limitless awareness that goes beyond thought, beyond form. This eye, this presence, is not bound by the limits of the mind. It is creative, potent, and infused with a super-powerful energy that flows through all of existence. This power is not just ours, it is woven into the essence of nature, the heart of every living thing, the pulse of the universe itself. This eye of consciousness, this divine awareness, holds within it the power to create. It has the remarkable ability to give its attention to anything, and by doing so, to bring it into existence, to shape reality itself. Think about that for a moment. We carry within us a force so profound, so essential, that simply by focusing on something, by directing our consciousness toward it, we have the capacity to create and transform. It is this very power that defines us, a gift that aligns us with the creative essence of all that exists. And because of this immense power, everything around us seeks to draw from it. Society, media, expectations, even the people in our lives, all are eager to tap into this energy. Every influence, every distraction, every demand on our attention subtly seeks to siphon this creative force away from us. When we direct our consciousness outward, when we allow these forces to take hold of our focus, we unknowingly give away pieces of our true power. Bit by bit, we scatter our creative potential across countless distractions, leaving less and less for the creation of our authentic life. In this scattering, we forget that this consciousness, the eye that observes, the presence that creates, is the only thing that is truly ours. It is the one aspect of ourselves that is beyond influence, beyond control, beyond any attempt to manipulate. It is divine, pure, and aligned with the essence of God, who is the source of all creation. When we direct this consciousness, When we center it on our inner truth, we are not just observing reality, we are shaping it in alignment with the divine. Yet, most people go through life unaware of this power, unaware that they are more than their mind, more than their thoughts. They live by habit, by the pull of outer forces, and in doing so, they give away the most sacred part of themselves. They become unaware that the energy they carry, the eye of consciousness they are, is the very force that can connect them to their truest self and to the divine purpose that exists within all of creation. But there is only one way to truly free our eye of consciousness from this vast matrix of distractions, illusions, and influences. This journey inward, this reclamation of our power, ultimately brings us face to face with the only source worthy of our undivided attention, God. Allah, the Most High, speaks to us directly in the Quran, revealing a truth so profound it shakes us from our illusions. Allah, there is no God deserving of your worship, love, and attention except Him, the ever-living, all-sustaining. Neither drowsiness nor sleep overtakes Him. To Him belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on the earth. Who could possibly intercede with Him without His permission? He fully knows what is ahead of them and what is behind them, but no one can grasp any of His knowledge, except what He wills to reveal. His seat encompasses the heavens and the earth, and the preservation of both does not tire Him, for He is the Most High, the greatest. This verse reveals that Allah is not only the sole source worthy of worship, but also the one truly deserving of our love and focused attention. He is the unchanging, all-knowing Creator, to whom everything in the heavens and the earth belongs. In giving our love and attention to Allah, we are choosing to align ourselves with the source of all life, the foundation of all possibility. Allah sustains us at every moment, providing us the very ability to exist, to feel, and to know. When we direct our consciousness toward Him, we are not simply acknowledging His greatness. We are returning our awareness to the one presence that truly matters, the divine connection that makes everything in our lives feasible. Allah is with us always, offering us the guidance and strength to live in harmony with our true self, to be free from illusions, and to be rooted in love and truth. Now that we understand the immense power of our consciousness and the importance of directing it toward Allah, let's bring everything together into a path for reclaiming this power and freeing ourselves from the illusions of the matrix around us. To start, it's essential to realize a simple truth. You are not what is in your mind. All the thoughts, beliefs, distractions, these are not your true essence. Your mind is a place for the eye of consciousness within you. When you begin to recognize this, you open the door to profound liberation. You realize that you are not bound by these passing thoughts. Instead, you are a part of a vast, expansive consciousness, one that is pure, clean, and untouched by the noise of the world. This is your true nature, the pure awareness that exists beyond the surface mind. As you align with this awareness, you move closer to freedom. In this state, Allah speaks to your heart, guiding you toward your true self, showing you the path of peace, wisdom, and purpose. When you experience this, you step into a reality that no external influence can sway. You find yourself rooted in something unchanging, something so valuable that you would never trade it for anything else in the world. To begin this journey, start by practicing constant remembrance, dhikr, of Allah through chanting Subhanallah as often as you can. This phrase, Subhanallah, means glory be to Allah, or in essence, true nature, true consciousness is pure and will always be pure. Let this phrase become a gentle reminder that your essence, like Allah's purity, is untouched and undefiled by the illusions of the mind. As you repeat Subhanallah, let it remind you that what you see in your mind is not who you are. Allow it to return you to a place of clarity, where the noise fades and you can feel the purity of your consciousness. Each time you chant, let it be a breath of freedom, a step closer to the divine essence within you. In this practice, you reclaim your mind and your consciousness. You realign your focus to what truly matters, the pure presence of Allah, the vast consciousness that is beyond the reach of the matrix. This journey is the path to becoming your true self, guided by Allah, and free from anything that tries to control or influence your heart. As we reach the end of this journey, remember that the path to true freedom lies not in controlling the world around us, but in reclaiming the power of our own consciousness. Our mind, when aligned with the purity of our true essence, becomes a tool for creation, reflection, and connection with the divine. But we are called to see beyond even the mind, to see ourselves as the pure awareness, the eye of consciousness that exists beyond any thought or external influence. Through understanding the impact of words, through daily practices, and through the remembrance of Allah, we start to shed the layers of illusion. We begin to see ourselves as we truly are, part of a vast, infinite consciousness that is pure, unchanging, and connected to the one source of all existence. By constantly reminding ourselves with Subhanallah, we anchor ourselves in this truth, allowing our attention to return to the purity that resides within. In this state, Allah speaks to our heart, guiding us with a wisdom that transcends any worldly knowledge, leading us to become our true selves, rooted in peace, clarity, and divine purpose. Here, we experience a fulfillment that no worldly pleasure or achievement can match. We step into a life led by intention, where we are creators aligned with the greatest creator, living a life that reflects our true essence. As you continue on this path, remember that this journey is one of dedication and love. Each moment you reclaim your focus and direct it to Allah, you strengthen your connection to the essence that transcends all. With each chant of Subhanallah, you remind yourself that you are not bound by the matrix of the world. You are free, rooted in the pure consciousness that connects you to the Most High. So, go forward with this awareness. Protect your mind, cherish your consciousness, and let every breath bring you closer to the truth within. You are part of something vast, sacred, and eternal, and as long as your focus remains on Allah, you will walk the path of true freedom, aligned with the one true power that guides and sustains all of existence.